As I'm back 248. I think the next Fortnite, I don't have a sign listed out here, but I think I did a 245, so it'd be 252, so got a couple days. Gives me some time to work on the island fort. It's been a while since I broadcasted, but pretty much got the exterior wall, the bridge, everything else, all the bridges. There's like 3 bridges coming out here. So, pretty much got that done. Really hadn't figured out how I was going to do it, but just kind of playing it by ear. So, this is the entrance so far to the fort. And I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an exterior and an interior wall. And this is somewhat going to be the outline for the interior wall. Really haven't figured out how I was going to do that yet. I might go ahead and start on the interior wall and or keep on going with the exterior part. This is kind of experimenting to see before I put the wall up, to see if I was going to put a water between the 2 walls just for aesthetic looks. Not sure. But I was working on the north side. Anyway, it's pretty much going to square it off, and then I changed my mind and decided, there we go, to kind of try to stay as much as I could with the shoreline, which kind of, will interrupt how I'm going to do the wall for the upper part, because the upper part I was doing it that way. Not going to be able to put those square off on the 45-degree angle here, so I guess I'll worry about that when I get to it. And here I am putting wood 2 levels up, just basically trying to alleviate the cost of the adobe, which is a lot of clay. And so if I use wood, which is a good sustainable source of resource there you can get, and the concrete, didn't like the look of the concrete. I've done concretes before, but I just don't like the look of the concrete, especially when you start reinforcing them and doing reinforced concrete. It just looks too much like a prison, which just kind of looks like a prison, but hey, it's something different. It's my island fort, so as you can see, it's can be pretty big. So I'm thinking right here, the same thing. I'll do down to 45, square it off down here, back to 45, and then kind of straighten up here. When it comes to the water part, I'm probably just going to backfill it in a little bit. But as you can see right here, coming up here, it's going to be 45, and I'm just going to square this off and leave that open like that. It might turn into a garden or something, I don't know. But then again, I got plenty of landscape to do pretty much whatever I want out there. I do have 1 POI out here. There's a house right over here, and that's my only concern, because you got any kind of POI, you're going to have zombies spawning there, yeah. So I might build another house on top of that one. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with that yet. But anyway, back to what I was doing. Like I said, I'm just feeling all this, doing the whole thing, playing it by ear. I have no idea how it's going to turn out. Kind of know what I want, but because this is pretty much, oh, come on, get out of there. Alright, don't get out of there. This is pretty much like they say Alpha 15, but we're not completely at Alpha 15. We're more of a Alpha 14.5. Alright. Alright, I guess the rock is in the way or something. Yeah, usually before when I log off, usually I don't like logging off, didn't like logging out here, but now they got the main wall, I can log out on one of the towers there. Well, alright, that's a good ways to go. As you can see, that was what I thought was going to be the original wall right here. We're putting it down, then I realized because of the ditch and everything else and having to dig it out, and it didn't come out the way I wanted it to, but move the wall back one more. Alright. Yeah, we have to. Alright, hold on a sec. Yeah, this is this tasking here is, it can be a hell of a build. It's gonna be taking me a long time to finish this place off. Just the wall itself, exterior wall. Wasn't gonna count how many blocks I was putting down, but I just said, yeah, no. Yeah, the doing different blocks here for the fact that um, I didn't. The Adobe, I can kind of use Adobe down here, but like I said, it just the resources was going to be too high for the clay and stuff like that. So trying to cut down the cost of how much clay I am using. So the fact that so basically, you know, the trench should basically the moat or whatever you want to call it, with how the spikes in it's going to have. That's going to be just, you know, regular concrete. As you can see, the concrete trim block 2. So should have enough to start on that. And I'm putting these blocks down here. They're just basically what the spikes will be sitting on. I don't need to go any further than that. And I'm hungry. All right. Yep, still got food. Yeah, I should have stopped. Oh well. And now we do not drink. Yeah. All right. See, this part here is going to be kind of a mess because instead of being able to do that with the wall, it's just going to have to be squared up all the way up. Just saying that's the only problem with doing the wall at a 45-degree angle. Yeah, it's going to take a lot of resources to finish this up. There we are. more blocks for the, right down there. Forgot about that part. Let me go get the more concrete. Yeah, if I can get up over this rock. Yep. Same thing, left the rock there, this is one less thing I had to fill in. Making those, I go back and finish digging. Yeah, like all that rock will be covered up with adobe anyway. Oops. But I have realized, since there's really not a lot of POI out here, that you usually don't get a lot of wandering zombies. Every once in a while I get the wandering horde. Got a decent sized horde earlier, but, well, the last time I was on. Alright. Now, basically I'm just filling these back in because instead of having the wandering zombie get stuck in here and just beat on the wall and do damage down in here, which I don't want them to do yet. And I don't think I have any spikes on me to lay down now. I got some iron I can make some spikes with, but it's easier just to go ahead and put the frames down for right now. I do each section of the wall then. Yeah, see, I haven't decided yet whether I'm gonna... Yeah, just leave like that. Because I could backfill it underneath here with blocks and stuff like that, but zombie, they can be on the spike, die on the spike, they'd be crawlers anyway, break their legs. They can come through here, that means they go through the dirt, and they got to go uphill, so that's the reason why I'm not really backfilling that part in. Kind of like the Great Wall of China is backfilled with about a dirt, rock, rubble bodies. So pretty much what's gonna do here, just let it backfill on its own. And since, yeah, see, I can't really do much here. I screw that up somehow. Oh, maybe I backfill that with block? What am I doing? Or did I really mess that up? Should have come up one more. Yeah, I should come up with one more block. So, let's go ahead and just put another wood block in there. That's the cheapest resource. Where are we going to put that at? Empty there. So, yep. Yeah, just do another wood block. Got plenty of wood. Like I said, this is going to be an angled wall anyway, so kind of hard to judge how wide you need to make it. Don't have much left. Could use more wood. Yeah, let me get more wood. I don't want to make a log cabin anyway. Wrong one. Barnwood is what I was doing, but it's gonna be buried, so really don't matter. I think there's the same amount of wood anyway, isn't it? It's been a while since I looked at it. Ooh, no, 20. That's the reason I probably picked the barnwood instead of log cabin. I think the log cabin's a little more sturdier. Let's find out. It's been a while since I checked on it. Yeah, let's do barnwood. I'm just gonna make with that. Yeah, that's good. $300, $200. Oh, but it's twice, I think. Yeah, and then yeah, it's basically a 300. This is a 300 also, so uses less wood. That makes sense. Guess that's the reason why I picked it a while back ago when I was doing the barnwood. Same durability as the log cabin, but uses 5 less wood. Okay, that'll work. Now, put the adobe down. Yeah, this will take a little bit more punishment than the other ones will, but like I said, usually the only time I'm going to get something out here is probably going to be the Wandering Horde. Do have resources to make some more. Yeah, just to make 200 for now. Back this up a little bit. See how far we can go. Alright. That can be the end of it. That way take it straight west that way. Yeah, that'll work. Might take it back one. So I just won't have to fill in any more of the island. I don't have to. You figure the 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it'd be pretty close, but close enough. Good enough. Good enough for government work. Good enough for zombie work, I should say. Yeah, I think I am going to take that last block out. So use that and cut it down one. Like I said, I've just been guessing at this thing the whole time, so. Trying to figure out why that one block is dark. Come on, get out of my way. Alright. Finish digging that way and we'll end that part. Yeah, good enough. Hey, happens to use your light and see things. Alright, somewhere around there. Yep, that'll work. Alright, now it's going to be one block there, so it'll be out here. Ramp, yep. Now, Yep, too far. Yeah, I'm getting confused now. No, it's not. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Back on track. You gotta love targeting issues. Okay. Yeah, I've thought about going ahead and putting the spikes down right now, but as I'm building the wall, trying to figure out and experiment with this angle here, gonna have to wait. Plus, I'm gambling that the wandering horde's gonna come by and just do damage to the spikes, and won't even be around to worry about it. You see, as a crawler, the way I'm looking at it now, as a crawler, it comes out here and breaks his legs on the spikes, and he's going to have to dig through the dirt. So, it doesn't matter if I put dirt there or blocks. And most likely, my theory is basically, oops, went too far with the angle. Yep. But he's going to die well before he gets to that block. Now he's getting multiple zombies at one place. Then plus the block's gonna be too thick anyway for them to, the wall I should say. That's just the exterior wall, so. Where's my other block at? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, need one wall right there. Yeah, I could have gone ahead and done the 45 right there, down there, but it leaves too much of a gap for the zombies to get stuck in there, especially crawlers. So a lot better just to leave it like this, in my opinion. Now this, in theory, it's a decent wall at the 45. Just won't be the same as the walls are facing the north, south, east, or west. And I really haven't tested it out yet. I've seen the zombies get on the ramp wall, but they haven't been able to get on it when I put it one block higher. But I'm hoping it'd be like anything else. They're not going to be able to swing and do damage at it. If they do, they just going to swing in the air like they do if it would get a pole there or something like that. They just swing in the air. So I'm hoping as when the zombies do coming up here standing on the spike, they're really not. They're going to be trying to jump in here. But by the time they finish jumping, they're going to be breaking their legs. So you can see that's where originally I was going to have the wall go, right here, straight. And I changed my mind. So that's why I figured I'd go ahead and start doing the contour of the island. Don't know if I have any more of the lower wedges. Yep. Oh, how many? All right. Might be enough. I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to do this yet, but still looking at it. I'm going to put another drawbridge right here for the inner side, for the inside wall. And figured out if I'm just going to leave a ramp with dirt, wood. I haven't figured it out yet. Oh yeah, I should have enough. Yeah, it's better. Now I originally had just these blocks down and I was going to leave it a little lip there without putting the other one up like that. But when I had it flush, the zombies coming up on the spikes, before they were able to break their legs, they jumped up on that part right there. They come across, they would jump up there, and they would just like try to climb the whole time up there. So it was basically defeating the purpose of the spikes. So that's when I decided to go ahead and go one block up, and then having. And the reason I did it this way, because the fact that looking down from the wall out there, so basically this is what the zombies were doing. They were just jumping on that, climbing up. And the reason I started this time, because on the other castles I've done, castle walls, is I need to change that around. But basically, if you look down here, you can see the ramp there. It's easier to shoot because if the spike's right up here, they can get right up against that wall, and it's kind of hard to target them. So this way they're out there a little bit further. I need to change these around because I've changed the design several times. Okay, I haven't done this wall yet, have I? Which one I changed already? I gotta change to the towers. Okay, on this side, I started changing the wall on this one to making these small outlets here the same way as those. Make it a lot easier for, and that's why I started doing the tower that way too. Especially when the tower makes it a lot easier to see down there. See right there now that part, since it's not sloped out, if they get right up in the corner, it makes it very hard to see them. And see, I'm already looked out as far as in I can go. So the targetation makes it a lot harder. So with it ramped out a little bit, this one's okay, but when it's ramped out a little bit down there, one block, it makes it a lot easier to target them. I just hadn't changed these around yet to knock those out and put the ones inverted facing outwards a little bit further out. Wrong one. I don't know why I'm looking at the tips. Which tips? I'm out of which tips already? Or didn't have any. Probably didn't have any. Probably can need 1,000 or so of those easily, but make them as I need the resources. Oh, come on, up we go. There we go. See, if you just stand there, you're gonna slide on down. I was hoping that's what the zombies do, but they constantly climb up. Could have tested on that front wall already. One more. Really surprised I haven't seen any zombies. Usually I get some zombies coming from that house over there. Been kind of quiet. It's okay with me. Give me more time to build. Alright, what else we got? Now I'm probably gonna go a little higher with these wood blocks too. Well, yeah, because I got the 45, the ramp there. Go ahead and get rid of that. Well, that one has to be knocked out. All right. Oops. Oops. Now it's going to be, because like I said, a 45-degree wall, it's going to be a little bit wider than the one I wanted to do. Next, I might knock some of these wood blocks out. Yeah, get this down here. And I'll judge whether I'm going to knock these wood blocks out or not. As I said, it looks like a little bit too wide for me now. If we're going the 2-block wide, look. Yeah. Alright, that's only 2 blocks wide. I mean, I already got them down, but see how that looks. Okay, I can judge it like that. Yeah, it'll be okay. Might backfill it in dirt. Do I have any soil already made? Yep, sure do. Alright. Yeah, that's better. And fill that in with wood. All right, that'll work. Already getting better. All right. I'm gonna be in run status here soon. And watch, that's when they probably all show up. Alright, that means I gotta change the angle of that. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that. It means they can stand on the damn thing. No. So. Hmm. Don't know if that will fit in there right or not. Don't think it will. No. Might be better off just doing a bigger square block. Yep, I was about to say just use that one. I gotta find out where that's at again. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah. Don't like the look of it, but damn. I don't know what else to do with that one. Keep them from jumping on it because they can get up here, but you know, they might be able to get up here too. Damn. What else we got to pick from? Ramp corner. No. Hmm. I'm gonna think about that. Might have to take it like I had it all the way up. Yeah, might have to do that all the way up. But I'm going to think about it for a little bit. All right. See, how am I doing that? See, I'm already forgetting what I've done over here. Then that one. Okay, let's see what I did. 3, 1, 3, 2. Okay. Let's go ahead and lay it out so I can see how it's going to turn out. One, two, three. Okay. Go ahead and do the 2 and then all the way down. And I'll leave it at 1 on the end to block it off. Okay, that'll work. Alright, so basically each little thing is going to be the double window like over there. I don't have any concrete blocks made. What I need, but I do have the tips. Almost fell off. And here's Avi jumping on the wall somewhere. And here they come. You gonna run out? Where are you gonna run? I'm curious where you run into. Yeah. Kind of curious if you can run all the way up here or not. Can you make it up? Yeah, there you go. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. There you go. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, I was kind of curious if they're going to beat on the doors. Put a door somewhere, they'll, in the middle of the woods, they'll like to go beat on it. Is he dead? Nope, he is now. Alright, tweaker. Where'd the nurse run to, or that girl? Someone's beating on some wooden crates. I hear you over here. There we go. Oh, there you are. Wow. Yeah, nice little horde. Come on. You guys are trying to get so hard to get up on that wall. Come on, where you at? There you go. Come on. These guys are just too funny. I know, I'm bleeding out. Hey, come on, I can't get... Oh, well, you can bleed now, it's going to bug me. It hit me pretty good. Got your attention, huh? Oh, come on. Oh, really? Jeez. Must have been bobbing and weaving. There you go. I'm trying to do those headshots, but... Here comes one. Now what? Just trying to improve my rifle skills here. All right. Alright, now I'm definitely going to have to change that up. Get all the junk out of my bag. Yeah, I'm going to make another crate here. Yeah, definitely got to make another crate already. Damn it. Take some wood out. Alright, make this. So if you yeah, let's go ahead and take all this junk like that out. Alright, what else we got in here? Junk. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, much better. Alright, I think that's all I need in there. Yep, pine cone. Get rid of that, and food. And it's all the building stuff, yeah. Good enough. Okay. Now, back to what I was doing. Need let's see the poles. There we go. Damn, already getting cold again. Got some stew that'll warm me up a little bit. Thought I brought some warm gear with me, but I guess not. Let's see. What am I wearing? Yes, +2. So the iron gloves and the iron boots probably come off. I didn't bring no coat with me, did I? Alright, so I didn't probably have no animal hide. No. Yeah, I'm just gonna suffer through the cold then. Definitely gotta round that corner off, because look at the zombies already tore that shit up. Yeah, those bastards. And all that's gotta come out. Alright. This way the zombies won't get stuck on it as bad. I knew I had to do it, just didn't do it in time. Alright. Do I have any other blocks? Yeah, I do. Go ahead and put that one in there. I'll go back and get some dirt. That's better. Alright, that'll do it. Oops. Damn it. Need some more blocks anyway. Let's get up here and get the concrete. I need some of those. That should be enough. Hey, Edis, how you doing, bro? Sitting here trying to figure out how I'm building this wall here without making too many, oh yeah, spiders crawled up. I might have to change the design of the interior wall here. Alright. Get all this done here. There we go. Yep, nope, I needed the top way. Hit right the first time. Oh, dang, forgot I needed one in the middle too. Change my design up again. That's only the bad thing about this doing by the fly. I've changed the designs, how I'm building this wall. I don't know how many times. Oh, you never played this game? This game is so addicting. It's like basically you pretty much do anything. Build anything, do anything, build anything anywhere, tear down anything. Pretty much what I like this game. A little bit better than DayZ. DayZ, I like it, enjoy it, but I just it feels more like a scripted what you can and cannot do, and this one just gets you the freedom to do anything and everything and build anything and everything. But don't get me wrong, I do like the DayZ though. I haven't played in a while. The wife plays it more than I do. I just hope that we'll be able to get to an update here. Now that Fun Pimps is taking it back over. And the thing about this one is, oops, this one's going to take a long time to build. That's why I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to do everything yet. So my other castles I built pretty much yeah, does it get harder each day? No, not well. At first it does. At first it gives you pretty simple, easy to do. It's not as hard, but the zombies eventually start to get more difficult. You can change the settings too every time you log on to a different setting. But the hordes start getting harder each time. At first they don't give you all these extreme hard hordes to the battle, especially on the 7th horde night. But I think it really starts changing on day 35 and 42. It starts really getting a change. Now, the last one I've had, see, day 45. What day 45? About day, I'm trying to see, day 45. Before that was 38. I think it was day 38, 238. I had the horde night come in, and that was, it was cop after cop after cop. White feral, they were everywhere. It was pretty difficult. I think I killed about 223 or something like that zombies within that 6-hour period. But yeah, it's pretty a blast. Like I said, it's just an addicting game because I like the way you can build anything. That's what makes for me, that's what I like about it. I like to build stuff and then survive at the same time. And let's see. This is the island I'm building on right now, and basically, I'm taking it and just walling the whole island in, pretty much. You can see where I kind of went down with the wood crates right now. There's a house right here, POI, but that's it. And I built a bridge connecting the island hop over here. There's a trader down here. There's a trader there, but island hop, built a bridge over here. This other island which had another trader on it. And then island hop from the main base, or the main island here, the main land, to where I have underground from about this point on. I guess what that is right there. No, it's a house. Yeah, you definitely need to fortify yourself to survive. You got to build some kind of base, or it can be anything. Like I said, right here, that's a hotel, a motel. It's a 3-story motel, kind of walled off, and it's got a pool for water source and stuff like that. And I'm living up on the 3rd floor of that motel, so I can't get like that. Put some spikes around it. There's built a little bridge going from that to the area over here, which is it was like the electronics tower or something like that, and just made it to where it was a little garden over there where I can actually sustain some food and stuff like that. But I like to dig, so it makes it easier. So I pretty much did an underground tunnel right all up to here, all the way through here, and it pops out about right here, and then it comes out on top of the bridge. But my other bases, I like that. I did the Central City, which is probably the hardest. Gets more zombies just kind of wandering around there. Got a couple of bases, not bases, but what do they call those? Basically battle pits, I call them. So basically where I can battle out the zombies on the Horde nights. My first base I built over here at this small town here was a castle. Just a small little castle. Basic, traditional thing. Then I built one up in the mountains up here for another stopping point. That was a little bit bigger one. And unfortunately I still got a mini bike there. But yeah, so I never built one on an island before or bridged over to an island before. I always had to swim it. So I'm doing now. So now I'm just building over here just because I can. See how big of a base I can build. So this is the island here that I'm walling in, but I want to make it a double wall. So it'll be interesting. Like I said, this would be the largest build I've ever done. It takes lots of resources, so lots of mining. Yeah, it's definitely a fun and addicting game. And like my other builds I've done, they're pretty much castles. This one I was going to do another castle, just a different type of armament up here to protect yourself. But changed my mind on how it looked, and as I was doing it, I kept on adding to it, changing around a little bit. Pretty much that's what it's looking like now. I still don't know if I like it or not, but hey. But I always try to do something a little bit different now, so. I think I had some quarter blocks over here that I don't know if I have enough or not. Oh yeah, got plenty. Zombies usually attack at nights, or it is random. Yeah, it's I got it set right now on this one. They run at night, and they pretty much just walk around the daytime. As I said, I just had a wandering horde come through at night when it was still dark, and they attacked this corner just because I had squared off because I couldn't figure out how I was going to build this part of the wall yet. And I knew I was going to end it here. But anyway, they got stuck. Most of them got stuck right here. And they were just beating on that wall that they had. But they came over from that way to that house. So you got a POI. This probably have some zombies. Some zombies right next to it. Usually spawns Any kind of POI you got in the game, it usually spawns zombies, or they might have a random throughout. I don't really see anything, but it's a random thing. You just never know, unless it's on the seventh day. That's the actual. As you can see, that's where they dug out, and beat the garage door out. But yeah, it's a most of the time it's random, except for on the seventh day when it turns to Blood Moon Night, and they know exactly where you're at. They come looking for you. You don't hear any, so it's kind of quiet out here right now. Yeah, usually I'll start hearing some zombies moan and scream. But yeah, I really don't see any around right now. That's what I kind of liked about this island. The only thing I don't like is the building on that, because of the POI right there. They'll keep spawning in there. Yeah. But the good thing about it, though, is like I said, it's a really quiet island. Makes it good for building on. So you don't get disturbed as much. Now going into Hub City, oh man, I just constantly get attacked and messed with, and especially when you get the dogs coming in, the random dogs that all over the place. The wastelands is the same way. Got a lot of burnt biome. There's a lot of dogs. But yeah, it's just random. And the higher the difficulty level, the more the zombies will spawn in. I'm going to have to head back here to Hub City here in a second and get some more food and stuff. Alright, so this part I know exactly what I'm going to do on that one, but I haven't figured on the 45-degree wall yet, because you don't have the type of resources you do on to be able to turn that stuff right. Alright, dump some of this stuff off. Alright, come on. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to have to do something Well, I don't know if I'm going to worry about the exterior wall. Zombie. The spider zombies crawl up and they crawl up it. I don't know if I'm really worried about that much. For the interior wall, I'll probably do a defensive border on the inside and outside that wall. Oh, railing. That's what I was going to do. And I still haven't figured out how I'm going to do the connecting the interior wall to the exterior wall. I might just do bridging over. Come on. Alright. Definitely need to do this something with this. Alright, that part. Almost to the end. Alright. Yeah, well, I figure it's a good feat that every time I finish one section of the wall. I need to check on how many spikes got made, start laying the spikes out. So what I could do is check how many spikes I got. See if I get enough iron here to make any more. 54. Not much. 14 spikes maybe. $15. That's close. While there's making, I'll finish this wall up here. Ah! What are you doing? You dummy. Ooh, gonna run out of the adobe wedges too. Well, use what I got and then make some more. Making those, I'm gonna leave the spikes down. All right. Yeah, I really don't need the feathers. I'm looking for eggs. I always use eggs. Wow, there'll be a lot of spikes. Yep, definitely gonna go through all these spikes easily. Won't have enough to finish it. Yeah, I got about enough to make halfway maybe, if I'm lucky. Yeah, about halfway. I should put the crates back down, but oh well. Yeah, like I said, I just don't want the zombies to get in there and get stuck and then beat on the wall for no reason like they usually do. Hmm. Just realized that's gonna go. Actually, no. I forget how to do that. Block, that'd be 2. Hey, snow. Yeah, I'll probably tear those blocks out right there. At least it's all level, kinda. Oh, the spikes by lay the spikes upside down, Eric. It's just that when they come by here, it's like a crate. They don't see it as a spike or something like that. Um, they come by and they'll stand on them. They, like I said, they just walk on it like it's a regular block. When you put the spike side up, they see it as an obstacle and they try to jump on them, jump over them. So you could put them upside, bury them like this and put them upside right. But when the corpses die, they just, sometimes they fall down in there and cracks. I just like the looks of it. It makes it all smooth. The zombies are pretty much fooled when they come up, and they just kind of walk right on top of them. If you put them spikes up, they see them as an obstacle, unless you bury them like this. So, like I said, I've done before where I've tried to get down here and I've cut the corpse up like that, and it has some stuff on it, and the bones will fall down between the cracks, and you got to worry about getting them down between there. So I just like, yeah. So I got in the habit of just putting them all upside down, so they just see them as a regular obstacle, and just like walk on like a path. And I've done that with you can. I mean, it really doesn't matter how you do it. I just like the looks of it. Better for one. I like the look of it. And I've gotten to the point where I've actually buried the spikes with one concrete plate. I got my battle kits built that way where the spikes are upside down. And it was originally the spikes were upside down to make it easier for zombies just to walk on. They were 2-3 deep. And they would just walk on like that instead of jumping on top of them. And they would just walk on and break their legs automatically without even thinking about it. So now I got to the point where I just kind of put them all upside down now. Because before I've gotten it to where if these are the spikes here, I put a little concrete plate on top of it, and they walk on top of that concrete plate, they automatically break their legs, but you don't take damage. I don't understand that part, but it is what it is. That's why I got my battle pits set up now. Alright. So it makes it a lot easier for, you do one method and you keep with it, and instead of flipping them back and forth. Plus, it's easier for me to tell when I'm walking up onto them. They're flat like that, upside down. I can tell where the damage has been taken at, and if they need to be repaired just by looking at them. Sometimes it's kind of hard to tell if you look at them. Yep. Put these up here. Head back to Hub City. Guess I need to start moving stuff this way eventually. Oops. To start putting my resources down here. Go ahead and plant these other 2 seeds real quick. There we go. Drop off this other resources real quick and then they'll be done. Okay. +2. What's the, what am I wearing? Oh, I think I start wearing these that had better stats. 554, yeah. Guess I can go ahead and scrap those. Leave the cloth here. Alright. Yeah, good enough. Yeah, let's leave it open. Zombie will come and beat on the damn thing. I'm not here. Now this trench here was, most of it was already here. You can see where I dug out those straight, not that part over right underneath here, I dug out straight. And right around here, I start widening it up. Because it closed off right here. It wasn't open, so I opened it up. Make it look traditional moat looking. Across my 3 bridges here. No, I thought I had a crate over here somewhere. You start checking those, make sure they're all emptied. I was building the bridges, I was leaving crates out there. Looking for, well, the resources and stuff like this, leaving them out there while I was building. Like I said, this is the last bridge I built. Like I said, I can't remember if I left. I might not have left a crate on these. I usually put on the side so the zombies won't mess with it, but yeah. Guess what? Didn't bring any resources to clean that up with, did I? Alright. But anyway, so yeah, I got the, I was leaving crates, and then a couple of buddies were on helping me out building the stuff. It was Mo and Taz would help me build stuff, and we'd leave crates there in case we need to log off. Anyway, I started putting these trees out here to make it easier to find the path way back. Just basically drive between the pine trees. Built a little land bridge here. Some of these trees just aren't growing. Don't know why. Seems like all the ones on the right here, the left one would grow, but the right one didn't. I don't understand it, but. Anyway, so that basically, on this island here, just basically just follow between the trees there and makes it to the next bridge. Yeah, see, this one's got the... Okay, I guess I already emptied that then. Only one, okay. You know, this bridge here, it's a, one of the longest ones there. It's had to put places like that. You see the hatch there? For some reason, if you're in the water, it gets, no, I don't know, thrown off the water. Especially when you're building the bridge, it makes it easier to come back up, and little ladders coming up the out of the water there. Now this bridge coming across here is just pretty much a straight shot. But I put the trees up anyway. Goes right past the trader. Ooh, lots of stuff left over here. Some stuff on the bike. Probably could have just brought it straight out. Didn't think about that. Yeah. I always think about stuff when you're done. Yeah, that's when I actually laid the torches down on it. Especially when you're building at night, it makes it a lot easier to see it. You should see the trees of the tunnel coming up here soon. Yeah, they are. The beacon of the way home. And of course the long tunnel back. Yeah, I mean, you start getting up in the game and stuff like that where you don't have to worry about, you're able to take on more damage and you get better armor. It's not the fact that it's basically, it hides you from all the zombies. It's just the fact that it's a straight shot, straight road. You don't have to go around cars, trees, blocks. Especially going through the, or stay on the road, but when you go into the wasteland with all the landmines and stuff, oh, hell no. Yeah, like on this one, just go underneath the burnt biome, you don't have to worry about catching on fire on anything, and yeah, at that point after you kill about 4,000 or 5,000 zombies, you just like, yeah, you know, a lot of you should just go around them. You don't really need to kill. You don't need the resources they might drop or the loot. This is about the only bad thing. You gotta wait for the screen to render in, otherwise it'll shoot you to the surface. And sometimes not your bike. You'll leave that in limbo somewhere on the ground for a while. And we're now under Hub City. Yeah, Mitch, I agree with you. Definitely Minecraft for the adults. Yeah, it's like I say, it's definitely like Minecraft building. And then of course you got, Minecraft's got those zombies and stuff like that too. But yeah, just a lot better detail. Minecraft's kind of fun to play with, but it's always better detail. I just gotta put my stuff away. Actually, I need to start grabbing some better winter armor because I'm always getting cold out there. On that island there, so... Yeah, I have. I tried creative one time to try to experiment to see when I first started playing to see how well I do it. But now it's pretty much just try to stay at without the creative mode. Like I said, I used it one time to experiment to see how to do things like that, and it was pretty cool. But otherwise than that, it's just a lot of gathering resources. Like I said, my other places have probably got more stuff than this. My other two forts, I got two castles. They're kind of but of course, like I said, I build stuff, gather stuff, and then you move on and get some more stuff. Earth. That's what I need to do. Nope, it goes in the clay one. Where are the coffee beans in here? Yep. Yeah, next time I head to the vendor, I gotta check to see if they got the book to make herbal antibiotics. Anything else? Come on. Alright, screen locked up on me. There we go. Alright. Got two beakers on me. Gun parts. Some coinage. More earth supplies. Yeah. What is that anyway? Full force ground to the heavy force ground, huh? Alright. Got too much junk in my bag. Not really junk, but it seems like I carry too much stuff. Empty the rest of the bike. Need the concrete there. It's on this one, anything? Okay. That was Taz's bike. Or the one he used. Refuel. Good enough. You can respawn up here? Yeah. Alright. No, it's been a couple of days since I've been at this place. Alright. Don't need the turds. Mailbox cleaned out. How are we doing on food and water? Yeah, last horde that came through take some damage and lost some health points, but never worry about it because you always gain it back when you eat. And one more. We're already up at 248. Back at 250 in no time. You always got to keep a lot of water on, especially with everything you do. Cooking, all that kind of crap. Alright. Plenty of vegetable stew. Veggies are good for you. See if we can clean everything else out of that I was making while I was gone. Alright, now what else we need? Plant some might as well go ahead and turn these on. Need that wood. No building blocks. Do I got any wood in here? I can get rid of. Not really, do I? What else is doing that? Alright. Yeah, been gone like 2 days from here, maybe 3. Mushrooms still haven't grown. It must have been only 2 days because I say sometimes I think these things just, if you're not around, they ain't gonna grow. You headed over to Castle Z there and harvest over there. Pretty sure all that stuff's grown. Yeah, like I say, these trees should have been grown, but I came over and replanted them, and I guess the further you get away from the base there, the less activity that'll happen over here. So I'm guessing. All right. Yeah, I think I'm good on corn for a little bit. What I need to do is get some of the, start making a garden over the other new place, 48. To start. As soon as the chrysanthemums go, and I'll plant them and bug out to Castle Z. I got about 22 more. Let's see what we got up here. I got one. Take that one. They don't need much, but you gotta go ahead and keep planting, keep everything going. I got some yucca I can plant, some taters. That should be enough. Can always use taters. They call me Tater Tot. Which mode I play in? Let's see. Right now I got it set at 100%. What was it? 100% warrior. Yeah, 100% warrior. At block durability is at 100 too. And of course, I had a couple of friends come on and they play with me every once in a while when they're on. So, let's see. Go ahead and put this back fresh. Now I head to the Castle Z. Well, no, I need to check the, what day is the next one coming up? Oh, day 40, I haven't changed it. It'll be day 52. Alright. I need to check that battle pit over there, because that was going to do, that's the last one. I had some pretty good damage done to it. I lost one of the crates, and I think I might have lost a hammer or nail gun when I was over there too. Damn cops were vomiting everywhere. Around the tree, not through it. There we go. Now this with the now see, this is what I was telling you before, that underneath these plates right here are spikes, and if I drive on them with the mini bike, it does damage to me and the mini bike. But if you stand on them, walk on them, you don't take any damage. I don't understand that part, but hey. Yeah, underneath, all these are spikes underneath here too, in case they do break through. But that's the access to the tunnel down there. As you can see where the plates are on top of where the zombies are touching. They came from this east direction last time, so this is where the side that's going to take all the damage. Took all the damage. See, originally that's why I had the spikes upside down, because they would just walk on top of them, and had them, if you put them at ground level, it makes it, they don't see them as obstacles. They just stand on them and break their legs. So what I do is, I just got used to putting them upside down, and then I tried it with these plates. I was experimenting with some stuff with the plates before, and scrap iron plates and stuff like that, and see what happened, and found out they would just walk on them and they would do damage, and they break their legs. So I just got used to putting them upside down. But it's weird. As soon as they step on it, some of these zombies, as soon as they touch the edge of that plate, they break their legs immediately. forgot to look how many zombies came last time, because last time Taz was on here playing with me, and we had a lot of zombies. I know that. It was just constant. I didn't look to see what zombie kills. 43-17. I think it was 41-19 when I started it. I killed some zombies on the other place on the island there, so it had been well over 100, 150. But I'm going to say about 125, 130 I killed. And I don't know, take it that Taz probably killed just as many, if not more. Yeah, the reason I changed these for the concrete here, the plates up there, I changed them to metal just for the fact like it's a little bit easier to see where the zombies actually will be standing at from underneath. Basically this part when you repair the spikes. Otherwise you got to count over and keep track of how many rows over you are, and yeah. But I'll go out there and see if I can find a zombie. See, most of these they should be good. Because they, the concrete's not, but because the zombies pretty much, they don't get in here very often. Usually when they catapult over each other, I know the white ferals have a tendency to run right over another zombie and jump and catapult over into the pit, but that's the same reason why they got these. I got these here for the fact that all the way underneath is for the fact that the zombies, when they do come in here, they'll eventually, if they're able to crawl over or something like that, get over there somehow, they'll break their legs on the inside too. Alright, that's pretty much, check this side real quick. I mean, I know there's a couple over here that might need repair, but not very many. I think it only have about 3-4 zombies walked around that direction. Let me make another nail gun. Alright. Go and check the plates real quick. A lot of these take damage because usually from me trying to kill the zombies and I hit them. Alright, let's drop this stuff back in the crate down there. I learned my lesson on the last one. I had him, yeah, I had the dump crates, dump boxes underneath, hanging underneath here, and they got hit by a cop. See, like this one even got it. Ooh, need to repair that one. So I hit by a cop again. Yeah, let's see if we can get a tree real quick. Closest one over here. Another one just hadn't grown right. You ain't grown, you don't need to stay. Now I might go ahead and put the dump crate back in the ground. I don't have any nails on me to do that right now anyway. Alright. Repaired, but I think I'll put a dump crate, especially like right here or something like that, in the very middle. Yeah, somewhere in there. Take out one of the spikes. Maybe two of the spikes, put them over there. Yeah. Well, I was going to head over to Castle Z, but I got some stuff to do around the house here, so can't worry about it. Do that tomorrow. Yeah. Well, it's gone too long. They would have respawned already. Can't remember if there's any birds nests around this side here or not. Yeah, I was trying to keep those things up to repaired and stuff, but yeah, zombies will. That way they can know where to crawl through. I'm looking for the toilet pistols. Always nice to find a toilet weapon. Yeah, well, the coolers were broken. Damn zombies. No respect for other people's stuff. Yeah, zombies are eventually tearing this place up, but oh well. Let's come by here, right here, just for this purpose. Get their looting skills up. There's really nothing over here you need. Most of the stuff I find over here anyway is either a scrap or sell it. Alright. Check on the spikes here. Yep, it's alright. Alright. And nothing goes in here. Duct tape. Here we go. Yeah, why not? Cooking pot. Gun parts. There we go. Let's see what put up to drinks. Thought I grabbed some empty jars. Maybe I put them up. Yeah, looks like it. Alright, seeds. More coffee. Alright. Yep, missed a gun part. I need to go through that crate again and start scrapping some stuff. Okay. Plenty of wrenches. Yeah, I don't think think I have anything on the fire pit. No. No. Alright. I'm really surprised I haven't seen any damn zombies. Usually Horde City's covered in them. Yeah, no, trap damage. Probably all edge of the city. Damn, still hot. Wow. That's just really too strange. You can't find any damn zombies when you want them. Oh, there's a dog. And he didn't even see me. Easy roadkill. One dog, that's it. Well, maybe because I was on the island out there and didn't respawn in or something. I might have to reset the game. Now, I was watching somebody else play the other day too. They had sit there and they said they cleared all the zombies out of Hub City and they never spawned back in. I was like, nah, they always spawn back in. But maybe I'm wrong. Wow. Maybe they're all on vacation. See, that's another thing you can't do. You can't drive on these plates here unless you want to take damage. Like this. Whew. But I can walk on those plates, no problem. But you drive on them, no, you're gonna take damage. Okay, so I've checked pretty much every side except for the west side. So I'll go back and check this west side one more time. One more time this time, and otherwise, I don't know. These trees have been gone a couple of days, and these trees hardly even grow. Don't know. It's like when you get too far off the map away from them, they don't. Everything just stops growing. Yeah, another dog. Oh, you laid down. Did I run you over before or what? Guess so. Just shot him before or something. So, you know, like I said, I planted those trees a couple of fortnights ago. These still haven't grown. Okay. Heard a screamer. Not a screamer, but the spider. And tweaker there. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. Oh, what's this? Uh-oh. Oh, there's a spider. Hey, come on in. What am I on? Oh, it's done. Alright, that's cool. I'm gonna dig my mini bike out though. Ooh. What am I, not shooting them or what? Oh, that one I missed. I know that, but... Alright. Asshole. I gotta dig my mini bike. You ain't beat on my mini bike, are you? At least you're stuck in the ground too? Yeah, you're stuck. Dig a little ramp for me so I can get my mini bike out. Ah, someone was mining over here. You bastards. Fertilizer. Yeah, you don't sit there and dig a hole without making a ramp. That's 101 there. Come on. Oh, I see what it is. The ground's too tall. It needs to be squished down. Alright. No crates on me. Tree time. Yeah, it looks like a place where fertilizer was dug out. Alright. Let's do some wood frames. Always you need wood frames anyway. Yeah, see what it is. hate getting stuck on these things like this. All because the map says it's got to be a little bit higher. Alright, that should be enough to get that one side. At least I get one way to drive out and get stuck in that one. Alright, now. Yeah, because I didn't see this thing till the last second and went, oops. Mini bikes there. Yeah, see, now you can just walk right up it. And because I do that stupid thing again, I won't be able to get stuck and go, oops, my bad. Alright, now you can drive out here. Take that body fat though. There you go. Not very many zombies are hanging out though. A couple tweakers, a spider, and a dog. Yeah, probably just need to refresh the game, let them spawn back in. Yeah, just double check this anyway, make sure. Okay, nothing on it. Low on gas though. Alright. Yeah, let's go make some more cement. Now I needed the glass for something, I don't remember what it was now. Guess I should keep some wood on me. Keep forgetting about that. Alright. Clues. Boots. Yeah, running out of room here too. About time to either combining or scrapping. Because this stuff really don't sell for much, I don't think. Nah, 30. 88, really not to worry about. There it goes. Yeah, those trees just aren't growing. Don't know why. We gotta hang out in the hub seat for a while now. Okay, that could be it for now. I need to log off anyway. Been on for 3 hours. Appreciate you guys coming and checking it out. Chat with me. You guys have a good one. And peace out.